The USA withdrew increased tariffs, and that is good news for Costa Rica, according to an online newspaper that I read. Welcome back. This is Sharma living in Grecia, sharing information about retiring in Costa Rica. So when Trump withdrew some of the increased tariffs around the world, that was good news for Costa Rica, according to Q Costa Rica, an online newspaper. The USA suspended tariffs on agricultural goods, including pineapples, bananas, and coffee, which will now return to entering the USA duty-free. And that makes them more competitive as exports. So for several months, there was a 15% additional tariff on goods coming from other countries into the United States, if I understand the situation correctly. On April the 2nd of 2025, the Trump administration issued an executive order that imposed new tariffs and increased tariffs on goods entering the United States from around the world because of what Trump called a trade deficit that was an extraordinary threat to the USA's national security and economy. Now, the article I read did not go on to explain any more about why the reversal of this tariff increase is especially good news for Costa Rica. I imagine that it made exports more competitive. But when tariffs went up, the purchase of Costa Rica exports went down, just like they did around the world. We all saw the news around the world about food prices skyrocketing in the USA as a result of increased tariffs. Consumers were complaining about affordability issues, which had become more complex after the increased tariffs were implemented. So now some of that has been reversed. So you might think that pineapples, bananas, and coffee are the biggest exports from Costa Rica to the United States and other countries around the world, but that's not true at all. The number one export from Costa Rica is medical devices. Medical devices going from Costa Rica to other countries around the world, that's Costa Rica's number one export. And I do not know how medical devices were impacted by increased tariffs or the sudden reversal of increased tariffs. If you have additional information, please put it in the comment section so that we may continue to learn from one another, sharing information. Pura Vida, see you in the next video.